Interestingly, our entire human bodies are made up with the curvy lines. Someone with a wide chin doesn't even have a perfect 90 degrees angle. Elbows are round shape. Human body doesn't have sharp edges and all is round. Because we don't have sharp edges, we can hug people without pain. So don't be afraid to hug people around you. Someone who needs love or someone who goes through some toughest times may need your hug. Today, I will hug you tightly too. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Wednesday, February 25th was Black Swan by Rainbow. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from ZEA, and like I said, life throws some tough times and you don't know how to lift up someone who goes through a hard time. In that case, don't try to find a word, just give a hug. Hug, hug, hug me. Thousands of words cannot replace a one big hug. I'm here today to give you a big hug. I will introduce how you can tune in and how to hug me. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you're living in Busan area, tune into EFM 90.5. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, today's winner of Mission Impossible will receive a Polaroid photo of ZEA, and on part 2, we'll be back with David on Pray For You. Now, we're selecting the best messages of February. The winner will be announced. We'll be receiving a Polaroid card and special message for you. Here is 2 songs to get started with our Hot Beat Part 1. Love by A-Pink and Yuri Gosul. Glass Bead by Girlfriend, 여자친구. Mission Impossible. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of ZEA. Now here is your first hint. This person debuted in a group called Ansem in 1998 and member of Brown Eyes in 2001. He was the member of Brown Eyed Soul in 2003. Now what is the member of this person? Number 1, Kaol. Number 2, Naol. Number 3, Taol. If you know the answer, post it on Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Now, while you're doing that, here is 예뻐, Pretty by Infinite H. And now, the second hint on Mission Impossible. Since he became a member of Brown Eyed Soul, he never appeared on TV shows, but he devoted to his music activities and concerts. His signature look is bold. Now, what is the name of this musician? Number 1, Kaol. Number 2, Naol. Number 3, Taol. If you know the answer, post it on Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Now, let's listen to Norita Playground by U-Kiss. Here is your last Mission Impossible hint. He got a number 1 on music charts after introducing You from the Same Time, a song that he composed and wrote. Again, without any TV appearances, he got the number 1 spot. Now, what is the name of this musician? Number 1, Kaol. Number 2, Naol. Number 3, Taol. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arionradio.com/hotbeat. Now here is I'm in Love by Jinyoung and Yoo Sung-eun. Here is a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Hint number 1 was he is from a Brown Eyes and now he is a member of Brown Eyed Soul. Number 2, his signature looks like bold. Number 3, his new song, You From the Same Time, got number 1 on music charts without his this musician's TV appearances. Now number 1, 가을. Number 2, 나을. Number 3, 타을. Now, if you know the answer, post it on Happy Message board at www.arionradio.com/hotbeat. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea, and I'll be playing 바람 기억, Memory of the Wind by 나을.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Hotbeats.
You've just heard 그냥 Just by Zanti and Crush. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. So search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. Just log in once and you can set a total login. If you haven't got it, get it now. Now also you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. If you are joining us through a PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the On Air button, or you can download Maru. Just download on your computer from our website at www.arionradio.com/.co.kr. Now that's the message board. You cannot play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we are on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper left-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. Now we will listen to 2 songs and we'll be back with your messages. 나를 잊지 말아요, Don't Forget Me by Tiara, Speed, Sia, and Singy, and My Love by Eddie Kim. You've just heard 나를 잊지 말아요, Don't Forget Me by Tiara and Speed, Sia, and Singy, and My Love by Eddie Kim. I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me. Here is Minako from Japan. Kevin, the conversation with Sunny was a lot of fun last week. You were the oldest in the studio and everyone was calling you Big Brother. It was very cute. Your DJ skills are improving every day on Hotbeat. Which do you feel more comfortable, talking with older guests or younger guests? I wish Zea members visit the studio to talk too. I request Then by Spring Team. I feel both comfortable with everybody, yes, who comes to our studio, because I kind of feel lonely in my studio alone. Anyways, Kinga from Poland. Hi, dear DJ Kevin. Today I've spent half of my day with my mom helping her in cooking. She's the type of person who likes to try new recipes, and since I'm at home right now, she cooks so many delicious foods. There is no possibility to refuse it. I'm gonna gain weight after visiting my home. Why food must be so good. Anyways, we are listening to music together and she really liked AOA's Short Hair. Can I request it on today's program? Have a good evening, Kevin. Miku Haruki from Japan. Konbawa, Kevin oppa. How was your stay and performances in Japan? I hope you enjoyed. I want to see you at the concert in Shibuya and you were so amazing. It was the first time for me to go to Zea's concert with full members, so I was just amazed, but I didn't help my arms unconsciously following you out of 9 members. I loved your solo performances as well. I love Joa by Park Jae-bum. How did you come up with this song choice? And I left your letter written in English, so I hope you read it. I just passed the major changing exam. I'm glad I can finally learn what I'm really interested in. Thank you for reading my comments and choosing my song request. I always listen to you, Kevin. My song request is 헤어지던 날, The Day We Broke Up by Zea 5. Now, Zuzana from Poland. Hi, Kevin. I have a special song request. My friend Kinga, who is your biggest fan in Poland, really likes your cover of Bruno Mars' Treasure. It makes her smile every time she listens to it. So, my song request is Kevin's Treasure. Treasure, that is what you are. And Dina from Indonesia. Kevin Opang, 안녕. I'm watching Kill Me, Heal Me now. I'm really curious about dissociative identity disorder. Someone have many personalities, just wow for me. I always think at least we have two personalities. One is only ourselves. Know that. On one side, we can show it to everyone. Did you also think about that, Oppa? I want to request Healing Love by FX Luna and Lucas's Choi. Thank you so much, Oppa. Love you. Young from Korea. I watched the Idol track in Field past holiday. I couldn't go to the filming, so I waited for the broadcasting. Now, Dongjun played a key role while I couldn't really find you. I'm sure you worked hard too, but you were edited. You don't worry about appearing on TV too much anyway, so I was okay with it. But I have a question for you. I know that the filming for the show is pretty long, and what do you do if you were in the team to play? Oh, well, just rest and just watch other, idol groups doing their sports. Nozomi from Japan. Hello, sexy Kevin. Luna, New Year's Day and your birthday have passed, and I wonder what's your plan for 2015? Fighting DJ Kevin. Today's request is Up and Down by EXID. My resolution, like I told you earlier, my resolution is make more music for you guys and maybe do a solo album this year. And if it's possible, yes. And I would like to make more of, for myself, I would like to travel around the world to see a lot of good things and try new stuff to, well, that's basically my new resolutions for 2015. What's yours, ladies and gentlemen? Please share your resolutions here at a Heartbeat. And thank you again for those of you who send us a lot of greetings and appreciation messages, appreciable messages to my message board. And I really had a great time on my birthday. And I will this weekend and this week as well. So don't worry about me. And thanks for your support and love, guys. Yes, thank you again. I would like to play one song for you, Kuten, 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 Then by Supreme Team by N. Youngjun, requested by Minako from Japan.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Heartbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET. Heartbeat.
All right, welcome back to the second hour of Heartbeat. That was what was it? Yeah, Surprised by Halo. Sorry, guys. Let me tell you again how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeon, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. And if you're in the Busan area, tune into EFM 90.5. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through Channel. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/heartbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Alright guys, now we will listen to 연애 하나봐, I Think I'm in Love by Juniel, and 같이 있을까, Stay With Me by Ajax, before we're coming back with Dub It on Pray For You. A special concerting service just for you.
Together with Tabi,
It's Pray For You. It's time to talk about your love life and about those concerns you could never tell anyone else. It's Pray For You. And we have Dub It in our studio.
Yay!
Yes. Finally, we're back on Wednesday, our segment Pray For You with Dub It. And so a special day was on 2 days ago. Guess what?
On 2 days ago? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Kevin Young. Happy birthday to you. Belated.
Yeah. Thank
Happy
you.
belated birthday.
Woo. Yes. So it was my birthday 2 days ago, which was 23rd of February, and basically I done nothing on that day because
Why?
because in Korea, Seoul, because of the dust.
Oh, the
and-
yellow dust.
Yellow dust and what is it? Well, I haven't had anything on that day, like because our members were busy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
with their schedules and
you didn't have any personal schedules or anything.
or anything, but I just stayed home. Can't be bothered
Sometimes
to go
that's
out.
the best.
But I think it's like I turned 28 this year in Korean age.
Oh my gosh.
So basically, I just want to spend by myself and think about like all the past 28 years.
28
years and what
Past
I've
28
done.
years,
Yeah, just
How was
I
that?
think it was great time for me to. For myself to think about the past and for my future. Yeah, so I just on that. So it was on Monday. So I basically spent the whole Monday by myself. But it was very great time
Yeah.
and great day for me, I guess. But maybe this week, probably I'm gonna spend a lot of fun time. With our members.
Fun time.
Yeah, fun time. Exactly.
Got a
Yes.
party.
Yeah. So
Wow, that's great though.
yeah. So when's your birthday again?
Mine's in
Sorry?
December. December.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was 2 months ago.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
basically, well, at least it's like December's. I know December's kind of cold, and we have
Yeah.
Christmas on that day, and every February
Uh-huh.
we have Korean Lunar New Year. So
Yes, we do.
Wow.
It's. I don't know. I don't like my birthday. I used to like it on December, but now
Why?
It's like
December's
the busiest time of the year. For me, it's always
Okay.
the busiest time of the year, and
right.
so much is going on that it's so hectic that I don't have time to enjoy my birthday as I used to. I actually not enjoy. I enjoy it, but I can't relax as much.
Oh.
because there's always going to be something
yes,
after-
going on. Yeah.
like right after or on the day of that I have to do, and there's like so many holidays coming after. So then after, but like just that month through January, it's always like the hardest time for me, but.
But that's good. That's good though. At least,
Yeah.
At least something's going on, right?
Yeah,
Constantly.
yeah.
At least there's something.
I think for me
that
that's a
you,
good always a good
motivates
re-
you.
Yeah, like you said, when
Yeah.
you look back on your life, I haven't done too much yet. So since I'm busy on my birthday, it
Yeah.
kind of I guess it gives me a lot of purpose and be like,
Purpose, yeah.
I'm doing something right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, sometimes in your life you need some time for yourself to think
course.
about the past and
Yeah.
plan for your future. So yeah, basically that's what I've done on Monday. And but like I said, probably I'm gonna spend some time and have some fun with our friends and members.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and by the way, thank you guys again, to our fans who, gave me a lot of support and love, and all the presents that you gave me. Yes, I will. I'll try to wear them, eat them, and try to
eat them.
use them. Yes. And thanks for all the presents. So, shall we take a look at our?
Yes, let's get
Messages.
started. First message is from Saru from Japan.
Yep.
And she said, David's live was amazing last time on the show. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It healed me, especially after having a fight with my friend.
Oh.
I gave my friend an apology after listening to David's song.
Okay.
Thank you for good words, good music, and good talk. I hope for the best show today.
Wow, I mean, I think
Wow.
your live song helped a lot with the fight here.
That's always the best when you sing or you do your craft and you see it affecting others.
Yeah,
I think that's always the best feeling.
Yeah,
Thank
it is.
you.
That's why we sing for you. Yeah, that's why we sing, and that's why we are here. Yeah. Miku Haruki from Japan. David and Kevin, I'm impressed by your English skills. Kevin lost your Australian accent completely. Yes, I did. I want to hear it one more time. Well,
Give us some might.
G'day, mate. How you doing, mate?
I feel great. Great, mate. Well, I don't know.
Are you getting your accents mixed up?
Yeah, mixed up
I think
with like
because
yeah.
you like to mimic Spanish accents and like
Yeah, I know.
you always have
I
fun
think
with these
fun with
accents.
accents. Yeah, I love it. I love to have
And now
fun
I'm
with it.
hearing so many like mixed into one.
I don't know. It's gone. But what I realized that I went back to Sydney 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Yeah, months
3, 4
ago
months.
with Minu, my member.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know how when you're surrounded by Australians, you start to get back your Australian accent. But
yeah.
when I'm here, basically all my friends who they are from States. So
America.
and I get this old R's and L's and
Yeah.
right, which is that's a King's English, right?
Yeah, I don't King's English.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I don't know.
There's the certain type of names.
Oh,
for
there's a
English.
name for
So British
there's yeah.
Kings, and there should be like couple of English type of English
Huh.
that we use. But that's what I heard. America, they use King's English.
Okay.
I don't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well-
Well. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, that's what I heard. There's different types of English. But anyways.
But don't lose it.
Yeah,
don't lose it.
I'll try not to
Practice
lose it, but it's really hard for me because
Yeah.
it's like Busan guy try to just fill in with the Seoul
in the Seoul
environment,
people.
the Seoul people,
Uh-huh.
and he's this because when I see my member who are from Busan, Dongjun, Siwan,
Okay,
Minoo,
yeah. They're
they-
all from.
yeah, Busan, yeah.
Wow,
So
okay.
at first they were like they have this strong Busan accent, but they kind of lost it.
You also catch it on too, right? Like,
Yeah, we can-
You also start like copy sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Like
I see that
맞나?
happening.
맞대.
Yeah.
Yeah. 밥 먹나? 형 밥 먹나? Yeah, something like this. Did you eat? Yeah, something like that. But
that's
you start to
amazing.
lose it when you're
Yeah,
around
you
with
do.
a bunch
It's
of
so,
people.
I think it's fun though. It's such a fun thing
it
to
is.
do.
It is. Next.
Next message is from Caroline from
Yep.
Estonia. She said, "안녕, cutie pies. Gosh, you two are just too much. Too much. Too much.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, that's a Crown J, right?
Yeah. I always have to keep a pillow near me to
Wow.
stuff my face into when I listen to your corner.
Yep.
I'm so glad I get to hear you on my birthday, even though I can't believe I'm 23 years
Oh.
old. Yikes. Nevertheless, let's stay positive and
Yep.
enjoy our lives to the fullest. I like that thinking.
Yes.
David Oppa and Kevin Oppa are 짱.
Jung. And don't worry, you're only 23
You're
years old.
only
I mean,
23.
You're talking about like 20. You're talking with like 28 years old here, like in a studio. Hello. I'm
Yeah,
Kevin.
and people are saying that 30 is a prime.
Yeah,
30 is a prime, and now
Exactly.
40 is the new 30.
Yep.
It just keeps getting up as
Yep.
people look younger. So we have some good years ahead of us.
Yes. And good thinking of you that you just said, I enjoy our lives to the fullest. That's a
Definitely.
lot of you. Yeah. So, thanks for your messages, guys. We will get started with the Pray For You.
Started.
Yeah. Our first message is from Nikura Jung from USA. This is the first time I came to pray for you for non-relationship advice. Right now I work at the part-time job that doesn't really appreciate me. My bosses are extremely rude. The job itself is difficult as shifts goes 6 hours at a time without breaks, and they constantly short my paycheck. I'm tired of dealing with this and want to switch jobs. There are various places that I can switch it to and leave my work now, but they all want a letter of recommendation from my current boss. Is there any way I can ask them for a letter of recommendation without telling them I want to quit? Ooh, this is really hard.
Wow.
Because, I don't know about Korea, but in Australia too, I mean, if you want to, move on, if you want to change your career, or if that career is like the same industry, I mean, so for instance, if you work at the let's say magazine company, whatever
Yeah,
it is,
magazine company.
and if you want to move to a different department, but which is totally different magazine company.
Okay,
but if
different
you want,
magazine
yeah,
company.
yeah. But if you want to move to different department, you need a recommendation from your boss.
Oh,
But
that's so.
doesn't that same with
I think so. I mean, but
the business?
I think sometimes I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like they always have reference numbers.
Yeah, they.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
they do,
I
they
feel
do,
like
yeah.
I feel like a lot of places they might just call to actually personally ask. I don't remember doing that but of course I've never worked in like a professional
Oh, I see,
business
I
kind of
see.
setting.
That's-
so
yeah.
like that. I guess. Yeah, I mean, I definitely can see that, recommendations are always there's such a big part of your life ever since, like, getting into college, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You have to, get your recommendations from, like, high school teachers,
yeah.
and, like, I'm sure that just goes on and on throughout life, but, yeah, I always felt very awkward trying to receive recommendation letters. So I guess that's why everyone always says you need to, look good in front of
in front of
your boss, even if you don't like them,
Mm-hmm.
because even if you move jobs, you might need that recommendation letter,
sure.
or they might call your boss, and if he doesn't like you, then he might say a few things
to you and.
ruin your image. Yeah.
So I guess basically, I think you need to talk with your boss first and tell him or her that you have this, things, and you are going through like really hard.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Yeah.
excuse. Making an excuse on your life, being like, I'm going through a very tough transition right now. But I feel like this is the right decision.
This is the right decision, yes.
And I think you should take time out to actually maybe talk with your boss. I don't know, get some coffee with him, or just
Talk it out.
just
first.
say, hey, can I talk to you? I have something to talk to you about, and then you can bring it up slowly, explain it, explain yourself, and then I don't
If that
see
doesn't
why
work
not.
out, but let me tell you that if that doesn't work out, then sometimes in your life you need to let it go. Just try not to, like, let's say you done what you have to. Like, let's say you talk you talk with your boss and it didn't work out, and
Yeah.
just quit it. I mean, quit the job. I know you need a recommendation, but I think there's more options, and there should be some more things that will help you out. Yeah.
Which can boost your,
boost your,
image,
image,
without,
so-
if you can't get it in general. But I mean, of course, if you can get it, try to get it, but don't freak out, because there are always going to be other options
Yeah,
for you to
exactly.
look good in front of people. But I don't see why not, right? Why wouldn't the boss give?
why wouldn't you? Yeah.
Because I mean, it's a professional setting, in a professional setting, your feelings shouldn't be getting in the way. If he has a problem with that, then, I think that it's not worth, as Kevin Hyung said, it's not worth dealing with it. Just find another way.
Yep.
But yeah, even if you did good at work and he doesn't want you to leave, he'll still want you to, succeed because he likes you. And if he doesn't like you, I'm sure he just want to, do away with you anyway. So I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't do it in the first place.
Exactly. And
So don't be scared.
this is the one thing, the most important thing for you and for all of you out there who are, working hard. If you're young,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just better to talk it out. Just spit it out. What like inside of you, like you just open it and just let it all out.
I think it's
But-
a good habit.
Because you're young, it's okay to do that. But when you're married, when you are married, you have kids.
Yeah. Relationships, it gets
hey,
it's so different. You
yeah.
can't spit out everything.
No.
No.
You gotta be careful with your words.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, Nikira, if you're young, if you're like in 20s, it's okay. Just let it all out and just sometimes you need that for yourself. You just don't want to get stressed out and later on you feel that man, I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to you start to do something wrong.
Yeah, and
Right? Like you go Yeah.
there are certain things that we have to be selfish about.
Yeah,
You know,
true.
it's a dog eat dog world.
But that's only when you're young.
That's
That's yep.
But, you know, if
Yeah.
you're career minded, you need
Okay.
to get what you want to get.
All right.
And I think it's a good habit for Nikira to kind of put up that stone wall and
Yep.
be like, I'm going to tell you what I need.
Yep.
I need my recommendation.
Yes.
And you're going to write one for me because I did my job here. I have nothing that I did wrong. And I need to look out for my future. Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah.
feels, you know, I'm not even Nikira, but I felt good saying that. You know?
See?
I
Yeah,
felt good
there you
saying that.
go.
Nikira, you should give it a try.
Yeah, you should give it a try, and I think that's the only option that you have. I mean, that's not the only option that you have. There should be more, but yeah, if that's the only one, then you should just
Go get it.
go get it.
Go get it.
Go get it, girl. All right, so guys, leave your message on our message board with the words related to our segment title, like "Pray for You" and whatever it is. We'll listen to one song, and
song.
then we'll be back with more messages. What's the song, David?
That song is Mong,
Mong.
Zone Out by David.
Yeah. That was Mong, Zone Out by David. All right, guys, our segment, Pray For You, is a segment where we learn and listen to our
Learn and
listeners.
listen.
Yeah, learn and listen. Of course, yeah, we
Yes.
learn a lot.
We learn
from
a
your-
lot.
Yeah,
We do,
from
we
your
do.
messages. So let's read our second message. David.
Our second message is from Kim Hyo-jae from Korea.
Uh-huh.
And she said, I have a boyfriend that I have been seeing for 2 months now.
2 months.
We were very passionate for each other at the
Okay.
beginning.
All right.
We met almost every day of the week and talked on the phone 10 times a day.
Wow.
One day, I sense that something has changed. When I call him, he says, I will call you later,
Wow.
but never calls me back or says, I'm tired, let's meet up on the weekend.
Oh.
And if I call him on the weekend, he says, I fell asleep, sorry. Something has changed, but he says, I have changed.
Oh.
He says, I have changed.
Okay.
Should I break up with him?
Oh.
So there's clearly visible and there's tension here.
Yep. There
There's tension.
there are tensions.
That's
and-
very clear right
Yep.
now.
But you know, for me,
Uh-huh.
I don't know, because like guys, well, for girls as well. But let me tell you that guys are not like, not all of them are like, you know, players, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
every single guy's. Well, girls say that. This is what I heard from my sister and my sister's
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
and friends and friends, girlfriends. You know, and they all say guys are players. You know, they love to
Bad people
Bad-
who play with your heart.
yeah,
And then
play with
crunch
your
it
heart,
up.
crunch it up. But there are not all of them
Yeah,
are like that.
exactly.
And maybe not. Maybe this boyfriend are not type of. A
Wait,
guy
he's
who's like player.
He is a player? You think
He's not.
He's not a player.
player.
Okay.
But he's just kind of tired with because sometimes in a relationship, because it's a boy and a girl relationship, sometimes they misunderstand each other,
yeah.
and sometimes they do not talk it out. They don't talk too much, and they have this misunderstandings going on. And later that, a girlfriend or boyfriend finds out that, okay, maybe she's not interested in me anymore, so let's break up. But I don't think that's the true, deep, what can I say? What can I, how can I put this, in a word? Lovey. Well, they're. It's really hard for me to explain, but where relationship has lovey-dovey mode.
Yeah,
At
of
first,
course, yeah.
And then you have this,
You get into like the cruising mode.
yeah,
where you
cruising
just,
mode. Yes,
You're just on auto.
yeah,
and
on
you just-
auto. Yeah, exactly. And later on, there is a fight.
There's a big fight.
Fight stage.
Okay, yeah.
And then if that goes over. Well, then it goes around again and again.
Yeah,
and again.
exactly. It's a constant cycle, and well, the more and more I meet, people
Yep.
try dating around, the more I realize that there isn't anyone who's perfect match for
yeah,
you.
exactly.
And I feel like that's why a lot of people are telling me nowadays that if you're gonna get married, it's best to get married early.
Early, yeah.
Because you don't measure all of those things.
Yeah,
You're kind of
sure.
more bold.
You're bold, yeah, exactly.
You don't be like, oh, she doesn't have this, she doesn't have that. And then you make do with what you have, and you learn to adjust to each other. Whereas
Exactly.
if you're like older, you want that perfect person. You know
Perfect, yeah.
yourself so well that you need that person to match your life.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that's not always the easiest. But
So
of
what do you
course,
think? What do you think about this situation here?
I mean, there are times when you should end things, right?
Yep,
there are definitely
exactly.
times when you should end things. You know, if I'm in a relationship and I'm not happy, right?
enough, yeah.
I feel like happiness is a good way to
Exactly.
measure, you know, whether how your relationship is going. For me, if that person is stressing me out every single day, then I don't think it's going to be worth it.
Yeah, me
Especially when I'm younger.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't have, like, kids involved, and, like, I don't, you know, have, like, you know, marriage involved. Then I feel like, you know, maybe either we need some time apart.
Yep.
Or maybe, you know, it's just not going to work
not gonna work out,
because
then
I
let's
don't
just-
feel good about myself, and it's just it's clashing too much with my life right now, and I can't concentrate, I can't do my work, and right now I feel like that's not where my priority should be. Yeah, because you
Yeah.
should support each other. You guys should be a positive influence on each other. But I mean, we don't know the specifics of here. All we
Yep.
know is that they stopped talking to each other, and they both think, you know, one another has
One
changed.
another, yeah, has changed. Yes, but if
So
like,
how can we measure that out? You know, whether it's a relationship worth keeping or a relationship that they should give up on.
trust.
Trust?
Yeah, I think that's
Ooh,
the
trust.
most important thing here because you know every relationship has this. Even your friendship,
Of course, of course.
even within your friends or your families, and even lovers, if you don't have a trust within each other, then I don't think that's gonna last too long. You know, by just loving each other. I know love is all about. There's no answer to a love.
There really isn't, yeah.
Yeah, but
It's a learning process.
Yeah, it's a learning process. But for me, I guess love is if it's a love is a core, and the next core would be, I mean the bigger core would be a trust.
Trust.
Yeah, for me, like the really important, the center, love, and the next, the bigger core, that's covering the love would be the trust.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
love, quote unquote, love without trust would probably be like a super crazy
Yeah.
stalker
Yeah.
who, you know, is always
Yeah,
calling,
always, yeah.
hiding behind,
Yeah,
you know, all these bushes to see what you're doing,
Yeah.
making a call, having people spy on you, and that's no good. Trust is definitely needed.
And after that
yeah.
would be understanding.
Understanding.
Yeah, understanding each other. Because you guys
empathy.
lived in a different world.
Yeah.
And love is all about, you know, try to understand the person who's really different from me.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I
And
guess, yeah.
Saying those things just made me realize again more and more that, you know, I strongly feel, you know, this is something I strongly feel about. But in the end, I feel like at its core, love is a choice.
Love
You
is a
choose
choice,
to
yeah.
love someone, and if you're weighing out all these options against these people, or you meet, then I feel like that's not love. That's just you being selfish. And of course, you know, you do need to get something out of it. That's definitely natural.
Yep.
But don't get mixed up that, you know, oh, I don't love him because he doesn't give me this.
this, yeah.
Love is a choice. You choose to love people.
Yep.
You know. And I feel like that's that. And that goes with, you know, trying.
Yeah.
Trying to make things work, trying to trust one another, trying to feel one another, you know, having empathy for each other. I feel like, you know, that's...
There you go.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing for you, Hyoje. So, well, whatever it is going on between you and your boyfriend, we hope that you guys should, you know, talk it out and
Talk it out and try to understand
understand.
and
yeah,
see if he's at the same level.
same level. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
If he is on the same level as you, oh, I feel like you know, maybe we need to trust one another, and to build that next step of the relationship.
Yep.
And he's like, no. Then
yeah, that's
you know, there's many fish in the sea,
Yep.
and I'm sure you can get a more good-looking
guys,
more
out
career,
there. Yep.
stable, and
Uh-huh.
you know, handsome guy to
Right.
swipe you off your feet.
Yep, exactly. So now it's time for some 19 plus already concerns. Let's check out what concerns and messages we have for our already corner. Here we go. Miss Kim from Korea. Alright, do you want to do it or should I do it?
I'll try.
All right.
It's been a while.
Okay, here we go. Wow.
I have a boyfriend that I've been seeing for a week now.
Now.
I would like to have a lasting relationship and fun dates, but he is moving too fast. I kissed him on the first day I met him, and we've been kissing ever since. But he's more aggressive in terms of physical contact. I said it is too fast, and he said that it's a natural thing.
It is a natural thing. 자연스러운 거야 이거.
Should I go along or should I wait? What?
Oh
gosh.
I was not sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. I was so into this message here. Oh wow.
Wow.
So okay, now let's focus with this message. She said she met this guy and their relationship is so fast. It's like a
very
speed
fast.
of light.
And not to help things, she was the first person. Yeah, and now she's like, I think we're going too fast.
Yeah. So
this kind of reminds me of girls who say no, but they mean yes. That's one of the most complicated things. Guys can't wrap around their head.
Yeah.
They say no, but then you're like, okay. They're like, she's like, no, I don't want you to do this for me.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do it myself. And then you're like, oh, okay.
All right.
No, I don't want any presents for Christmas. And then you're like, oh, okay, cool. And then you don't get her anything, and then she's like,
아무것도 준비 안 했어 너?
like,
yeah.
she gets all
Girls
pissed. Girls.
Yeah.
So complicated.
But it's for this is I think it's a little bit different matter to that because that's more like yes no thing. But this is like they said yes. I mean they agreed.
They like each other.
They're like let's do it.
But he's becoming more aggressive.
아, 남자 상남자.
Yeah.
A guy who he's
becoming more physical.
But let me tell you, there are a lot of guys out there love skinship, to do a skinship like 24/7. They like to hold hands.
Yeah.
They like to hug.
Of course.
They like really want to show the love to their girlfriend. So maybe that's the type of guy you are dating right now, and. But I think it's a bit fast.
Yeah.
For if it's like for me, if it is going to be very serious relationship,
a serious relationship,
thinking about
of course.
Marriage, but obviously, of course, depends on the situation.
Yeah, it depends on the people that are meeting each other.
Yeah, but like in a like a. Basic rule, should I say, like relationship 101. Yeah,
relationship 101.
Yeah. I don't think this is like the right time.
And
kiss.
the fact that you're questioning it. She says, I kind of found this. I was like, what? Should I? She said on the last sentence, she said, should I go along or should I wait? So she knows she likes him, but she's not even sure herself if this is the right pace. But the fact that you're asking this question, I feel like there's something that you feel a little bit uncomfortable about. And that's why you're writing to us, obviously. And if that's the case, then I feel like it's simple. You have to go, your gut feeling is the right one.
Yep.
If you don't feel like you're ready, then that means you're not ready.
Not ready.
You're not ready for it. You're moving too fast. And sometimes guys, they have trouble keeping their hands to themselves. But there is a solution. I feel like one thing you can do if you don't want to have that serious talk, I don't know where this relationship is going, and that
yeah.
kind of can be a very downer sometimes.
Yeah, true.
I think maybe you should just start meeting more in public places where there are a lot of people
But
watching.
maybe this boyfriend would, don't care about.
Oh, he does a public display of
yeah.
affection, PDA. Oh.
So when do you think? So then, when do you think it's the right time to kiss for the first time?
Well, I think public display of affection to a strong degree is never appropriate. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
If you're smooching for really long, like a peck is fine, a kiss is fine.
kiss is fine,
but if
yeah.
you're making out on the subway in front of all these people, I'm like, really, get a room or just.
room.
I don't know. Why do you have to shove it in all the single people's faces?
Yep.
It's not right.
It's not right.
So, I mean, if he's doing that, then I don't think that's, I think that would
Necessary.
make, even if I was on a date and, by all means, that girl was aggressive
Yeah.
and she wanted to kiss me, like, in public, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is hot, but I don't know if I can do this right now.
But that's still, that's only, then that's depends. Like,
Yeah,
like I
that
said,
also
depends on the
depends.
situation and the timing. But if it's naturally happens, then yeah, I will just go with the vibe. But
Yeah.
anyways, but if you feel really uncomfortable with it, then just tell him that you feel you feel very fast about this relationship, because I'm thinking very serious with you and I, going, doing this, all those things,
naughty
Yeah.
things.
yeah, naughty things,
Naughty
but.
things.
So yeah, but I think it's a natural step, but because between this whole thing, love stage, lovey-dovey stage. So David, was the last message is going to be your most memorable message for you today, or
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah?
Because
because you were like before the two messages, you were like, oh yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
But for the last message, you're like,
I was like, oh
yeah.
the blood rushed up to my face, and I was
yeah.
like getting passionate about it. Maybe I'm just lonely, Kevin.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm very lonely, and
David, I'll go for the same message as you today, because that's going to be the most memorable message for us. And guys, please leave the message on our message board with the pray for you or other words related to our segment of the title. And I would like to play one last song for this segment. What's our song, David?
the last song is 여자가 되고 싶어, Be Your Girl by Yeondu.
Yeah, it's from
Delight.
Delight. And we'll be back with What You Want. Alright, what do you want to hear right now? What would you like me to say? I'm here for you. What you want? Today's request comes from Pei-Ling from Singapore. I'm in charge of a very important project and I can't sleep well at night. I want to do a good job, so I can't sleep, and I'm worrying about the work all the time, Kevin. Could you tell me to do well and sing a lullaby for that? I can't sleep well. So, for I can't sleep well. So, here's Pei-Ling that she's saying she can't sleep well during the nighttime. So, David, let's sing a lullaby,
Lullaby.
to her. What should we sing?
Rock my baby. Is that inappropriate?
No, that's good because
She's not a baby. That's the only lullaby. When I think of lullaby, I think of like
the little
cradling a
baby. Yeah. So sick. Neo.
Oh yeah.
You're alive. Yeah. Okay, just a little chorus.
2, 3. And I'm so sick of love songs, so tired of tears.
Yeah.
So done with wishing you were still here. Said I'm so sick of love songs, so sad and slow. Why can't I turn off the radio?
Yeah. Woo! Hope you love that, Pei-Ling, and I hope you do well with your job. And I'd like to tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 2, doll. The winner will be announced after the show on a happy message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zia. And it's time to close out Happy for Wednesday, February 25th. Our last song would be Sam's Wake Up, featured by Kei Shin. So before we go, what's for your is there any plans for today or
Today,
or this weekend?
I'm starting to exercise.
Exercise?
I've kind of gained some weight, and
right.
I've kind of bulked up now.
But
so
you
it's-
look great. I mean, you look
thank
great
you.
now.
You're just saying that.
No, you look great now.
Thank you. But it's time to get back into my summer beach body, right?
Okay.
It's time to...
Yep, summer's coming.
Summer's coming up.
Coming up, yeah,
It's gonna
so-
come really quickly, so I gotta make my six-pack.
Yeah, me too. So I gotta get back my,
Yeah.
my body shape.
Exactly.
Body language.
Body
language. All right, sorry guys, that was an inappropriate thing. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I will let David go today. All right, see you next week, David.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys. Good night.